Please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
In today's edition of The Morning Ray,
Good morning, Stinks. Today's Thursday, January 29th. I'm Sarah Sabatier.
And I'm Miguel Redondo. Thank you for tuning into today's edition of The Morning Ray.
Miguel, it's been freezing the entire week. I feel like it's about to start snowing.
Snowing in Miami? Good one. That's never happening.
Okay, well, never say never, but you could be right, although we're not experts.
We might not be, but I know who is. Let's see what the weather's looking like with Michelle Gonzalez in today's Skyview forecast.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Michelle Gonzalez bringing you today's Skyview forecast. We're starting off the day extremely cold with lows of 56 degrees and highs of 66 degrees with a 1% chance of rain. Later on in the evening, temperatures will have similar conditions, so make sure to wear your 5 layers of clothing if you plan on going out. The week ahead, in a couple of days, temperatures will remain similar with the lows in the 30s and the highs in the 70s. However, a 40% chance of rain can be expected tomorrow, so be prepared for every kind of weather condition. This has been everything for today. Back to you, Sarah.
Thank you, Michelle. So, Miguel, are you planning on going to the Valentine's dance?
Sarah, we've been over this. There's only one thing I hate more than the cold: Valentine's.
Ugh, you're unbelievable. The Valentine's dance is going to be awesome. It's on February 6th from 7 p.m. to 11 p.m. in the East Patio, and tickets are being sold for $7 on OSP and during both lunches.
Okay, I guess it doesn't sound too bad, but I think I'm just gonna stick with my choir love songs. You can choose from 5 different songs, and they can be purchased during both lunches for only $5.
Okay, so who are you going to get one for?
Myself, the most important person in my life.
Oh, interesting. You're really confident. Anyways, let's take a quick commercial break, and afterwards we'll talk about subject selection. Thanks. Miguel, what class are you choosing for next year?
I don't know. I'm trying to take my future serious, so probably 5 monitor classes with AP lunch and AP weight training.
Wow, you have a bright future ahead of you. And things you should also be thinking about what classes you want to take because next year's subject selection forms will go live tomorrow on Schoology.
Speaking of classes, let's take a look at a school that is giving opportunities to those with learning disabilities. Here's Raul Chaga with more.
4 pounds, okay. Learning Links isn't like any other school. It's a place where students with developmental disabilities learn by doing, creating, and finding independence. And it all started with someone who believed they deserve more.
Many years ago, 18 years ago, when we decided to open the school, we did it because we saw a need in the community for a place like Learning Links. I was leaving the public school system to embark on this new journey, and I was doing it just with passion in my heart, but very scared of what this new venture would lead to. But I knew right away that I had made the right move to start doing this. When you get to know children the way that I have, and when you see the struggles that they go through, and when you also see how they don't fit in and how they're rejected, I wanted to do everything in my power to create a space where I can help them learn and give them consistency, give them opportunities to experience things that they would, be able to experience if they would be completely typical.
Inside the classroom, her influence is unmistakable, something the teachers who work closest to her see every day.
She actually is the person that quietly changes everything. What I always thought about her many years ago was how impressive it was, how she was almost like a child whisperer. She knew exactly what to do with every single behavior, every single moment, every single skill that was not accomplished. She always knew what to do.
Can you ring this up for me?
Sure, absolutely.
Thank you. Here at the register, you can really see it. The spark that started with one person has transformed into something that every student can carry forward. Every candle they make and every customer they ring up, it shows how this quiet impact has transformed the life of all of them.
I mostly feel proud of them in general as a student. I feel proud of the founders that has been working their ways up for 18 years into having everything here into a store. Feeling like I'm also part of the family, even though one of us may leave for certain different reasons. But for me, I'd say I feel mostly part of the family.
When you have a child come in through your doors at 5 years old with all these different challenges, and you start to see them grow and mature, and they have been the factor that has, we've created this program around them. It's not a textbook that you read and you say, this is a manual on how to create this program. When people believe in them, they can accomplish so much. And for the kids, I think that I want them to know that they're important, that they matter.
It's her quiet work that stays with them long beyond these walls. Reporting for the Morning Ray, I'm Raul Archaga.
Welcome back, Stings. Miguel, it's been a month. Give me my copy of Frankenstein back.
Look, just give me one more week. I'm almost done.
Whatever. Just remind me to never give you a book ever again.
Well, if you're not going to give it to me, you might as well donate to this year's book drive. You can donate any book you want as long as it's in good condition. Community service hours will be given out depending on the type of book that you donate.
Oh yeah, I've seen the donation bin. It's right in front of Mr. Jimenez's room.
You know what they say, books are food for thought. But all I'm thinking about right now is food for my stomach, so let's send it to Alison Rivera with today's lunch breakdown.
Good morning, Stings. I'm Alison Rivera, and welcome back to another lunch breakdown. I know it's cold outside, so make sure to come to the cafeteria and grab yourself a tray and enjoy a very delicious meal of pizza sticks, chicken fillet, and egg rolls. Not only that, but they'll also be giving you an orange juice. That's it for today's lunch breakdown. Let's go back to the studio.
Thank you, Allison. Stings. Stingtown News is hosting a film screening and discussion to raise awareness on gun violence and its effects. The screening of the documentary will be happening Saturday, January 31st at 10:30 a.m. in the Coral Gables Art Cinema. Everyone is welcome, so just make sure to RSVP to attend.
Yeah, those are really important topics. I'll definitely make sure to attend.
And Stings, another important event you can participate in is Black Student Union's Door Decorating Contest for Black History Month. Decorations are due February 20th, and the door should reflect Black culture, history, heritage, and excellence.
I know I'm going to participate. I'm basically Bob Ross.
Sure, I wouldn't buy your paintings even if they costed 50 cents.
Yeah, whatever. But you really should save your money because next year we're going to have to pay for all of our senior activities.
You're right. Seniors' cash sales are due February 2nd, but you must pass by Ms. Rivera's room beforehand to be cleared. I already know you're not going to pay up. You lost all your money on that UM game.
Don't mention that game. I've moved on. And I'm ready for some different sports news. So let's send it to Mohamed Monem with today's Spotlight Showdown.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Mohammed Monem, bringing you today's Spotlight Showdown. Attention Stings, our boys basketball team will be having their senior night against the Barbara-Goman Gators today, January 29th at 6 p.m. You can get your tickets online at gofan.com for just $7. Make sure to go and show some support. Now, moving on to the real deal. The Miami Heat will be facing off against the Atlanta Hawks on February 3rd at the Kaseya Center. Those seats are a little more pricey, but it's a great experience, so don't rule it out. Lastly, our Stanley Cup champs will be facing off against the Winnipeg Jets this Saturday, January 31st at the Amarant Bank Arena. So let's wish them luck and may the best man win. That's all I have for you guys in today's Spotlight Showdown. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Mohammed. I'm so glad we have other good sports teams in Miami.
Oh yeah, that's right. But by the way, how's the wrestling team going?
We're going, we're trying.
Oh, okay. Well, Stings, that's all for today. Thank you for tuning in and watching today's edition of The Morning Ray. Make sure to follow us via Instagram and YouTube at Stingtown News. I'm Sarah Sabatier.
And I'm Miguel Redondo, and we hope you have a fantastic day.